to Shehzad Poonawalla. Number one, I've never heard of Sanjay Jha wanting to quickly give over the floor to somebody else, but that's fine.
No.
That means that
okay.
So one minute.
Yeah, we are democratic.
Okay, Shehzad Poonawalla.
Vivek Bansal is also there to speak.
Okay,
fair, yeah. On.
Okay. 1 second. You come from a party, and Kapil Komireddy was here last week, and he said he's no fan of Mr. Modi. He's a fan of the Congress. But he said very clearly that if it was such a democratic party, you would have had a free and fair election and Sanjay Jha would not have been suspended. Nonetheless, let me just bring in Shehzad Poonawalla.
But you should read what he said about Mr. Modi in his article.
True. I'm not denying. I said he's no fan of Mr. Modi. 1 second.
he's called
let me bring in Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad Poonawalla, let me ask you a very specific question here. 2 questions that Sanjay Jha hasn't asked you. Number one, sir. You made corruption. Let me finish, sir. You made corruption a very big ticket issue before the Delhi municipal polls. You said that the entire leadership of the Aam Aadmi Party is corrupt. Yet, the municipal elections were won by the Aam Aadmi Party quite decisively. Number 2, sir, you have said that there is no corruption in our rank. But there is a BJP MLA who has been prosecuted and now arrested in Karnataka. How do you explain this? Either, sir, no one is buying the fact that the opposition is corrupt and therefore an Aam Aadmi Party can come to power in a straight contest in Delhi at the municipal level, very important interface. Or, sir, there is something very, very wrong with the voter itself. So, Mr. Poonawalla, quick response.
Rahul, if we were to take the simple reading of the MCD election tally being 30 seats more than us as an endorsement on anti-corruption front of the Aam Aadmi Party, then by that very same logic, Gujarat has been swept and this country's elections have been swept on 2 occasions. Therefore, Sanjay Jha, whose career has been reduced to a laughing stock, should be laughing all the way to the bank because of the suspended logic arguments that he makes night after night. But that is not the case, because even in these MCD elections, you would remember, Rahul, that in the seats of Kailash Gehlot, in the seats of Satyendra Jain and the seats of Manish Sisodia, they lost decisively all those. And this is not about who wins an election or who loses an election. Now, can I not be interrupted by somebody whose logic and political status is suspended?
B-grade Bollywood dialogue.
He didn't interrupt you.
First of all,
Sanjay Jha didn't interrupt you, please. Look, let's face it. Even the Congress party, in fact, Mr. Ajay Makan, a great friend of yours, has come out and said that Kejriwal is perhaps the most corrupt politician. He should be behind bars and Mr. Sisodia should join him. This is what Mr. Makan has said, who's a good friend of yours, Mr. Jha, and you won't deny it. So let now Shehzad finish. He didn't interrupt you at all. Please, that's not fair. You given him you said you were democratic to the core, and that's why you gave the space to Shehzad Poonawalla. No, let him, let him revel in your democratic. Yeah. Okay, please. Go ahead.
Now, Rahul, I also got a WhatsApp, perhaps from the same community that some people on your panel belong to, and they said that INC stands for I Need Commission, and indeed it is that way. In fact, the global art of corruption has been now documented by FATF. Forget the national agencies, even international agencies which have been talking about Pakistan's status as a terror nation, now are speaking about the first Parivar's painting lo, paisa do kind of art of corruption. This is the level to which some families have indulged in corruption. And what are these corruption charges? The corruption charge started when Subramaniam Swamy went to a court in a criminal complaint, and the trial court ordered the cases against the first family of corruption. They got no relief when they went up to the Supreme Court. In the West Bengal TMC case, there were 8 probes ordered by the High Court against the SSC scam by the CBI. In the Satyendra Jain matter, 9 months have passed. The courts have not granted them relief. In Manish Sisodia, he went to Supreme Court, he got no relief. Vijay Nair has been in jail for 6 months. On the other hand, when they have been, in a sense, been indicted by the courts prima facie, they say they are Kattar Imandar. On the other hand, in Karnataka, which example you are giving, our MLA is arrested by our own Lokayukta and other agencies. Our MLA's son is arrested suo moto by the action taken by the agencies by us. And none of the cases have we issued statements, even though he got bail from a court at one occasion, that he is Kattar Imandar. On the other hand, those who have been denied bail are called Kattar Imandar by these people who are saying that they are fighting against against corruption or they are not corrupt. So this is the difference between the BJP and the rest of the parties, and therefore I say it is a coalition of the corrupt. On one hand, there is mission and vision of the Prime Minister that we have to end the corruption, and on the other hand, there is Sanjay Jha, commission, corruption, and ambition for position. And by the way, the last time Sanjay Jha predicted something, he was making Rahul Gandhi the Prime Minister in 2019.
Okay, let's drop the let's open
Prime
this
Minister
up.
Modi's face. I think people have stopped taking Rahul Gandhi and Sanjay Jha seriously.
Okay, one